All right, guys, I think we're back live again. We had more difficulties,
We need to tell them that.
but I believe we're back live. Starkville leading 7-5 here. Chiefs went into the top of the fourth inning down 7-0, and then we now we have in the fourth inning 5 big runs from the Patriots, or from the Chiefs, and the Volunteers step back into the box to lead the fifth off, only leading 7-5 now. Ming, who doubled into second, up here in the fourth. John Griffin Lane pitching for the Chiefs now. Ming skies it to left field. Will Howell pulls it in. Luke Johnson pinch hitting for Tanner McKee. Ball hit hard through the 6 hole. And with 1 out, and now 1 on, Starkville will bring Briggs Brennett, top of their lineup, back up to the plate. JG starts him with a strike. Ooh. Ball looked like a strike there. I guess the umpire judged it to be low. So a 1-1 count here on Bennett. Johnson leading all first. He's got a moderate lead. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Ball hit right back up the middle. We fumbled it just a bit and was unable to make the double play. But we did record the out at second. And that's the second out of the inning. So Briggs reaches on a fielder's choice. And see who this is. He'll be batting for Brady Johnson. His name is Creed Pierce. Creed Pierce. Johnson had reached on a single, and he's been erased at second on a ground ball. And with 2 outs, JG is working here with 1 on. Trying to get this batter to ground out, maybe. I guess the ball's on. I think umpire did call it a strike. So we got a 2-1 count. Two outs here. Ground ball to first. Weldon makes an error. Tried to backhand it. Was unable to get it. Goes to right field. The ball goes to right field. Right fielder threw it all the way to third base, trying to stop the runner. The ball squirts by Hochel at third, but the runner was unable to get any farther. And so the error on the first baseman. Keeps JG on the mound. And now 2 on with 2 out. Brings Jackson Redmond to the plate. He flied out to the left fielder in the first, singled and scored in the third. Now he's got an opportunity with 2 on, second and third here in the fourth. And JG gets ahead of him, 0-1. And then the ball on the outside evens the count. So 1-1 here. Sweeping curveball, doesn't catch enough of the plate. 2-1 count. 7-5 ball game. A little half-hearted swing there by the Starkville hitter. And it puts him in the hole. 2 strikes. Well, it's 2-2, even count. Here's JG's pitch. Good pitch, grounded past the right on the right side, past first base for a foul, and we'll do it again. A couple errors on the infield today have hurt the Chiefs. And JG throws him some high cheese. He can't lay off. Swings for the third out. I'm not sure if we're going to have a 5th inning or not here. Let's see. What about the time? Yeah, the Volunteers are coming back out on the field. So it looks like the Chiefs will hit here in the top of the 5th. Due up is Lane Carpenter, Cole Prosek, and Caleb Doty. We'll see if any of those guys have a pinch hitter. Luke Johnson has come out on the mound for the Volunteers. Apologize for the wind. I know it's hard to hear, but the wind is just absolutely whipping here. It's blowing straight out to right field and has aided 3 home runs from the Volunteers here in this JV game.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, when do you want us to come over and join you? Drew. Who is the son of Coach Brett? Andy. Bring it to us. Hey, do you want me on yet?
So Lane Carpenter steps into bat here in the top of the 5th. Chiefs down 7-5. Swinging at the first pitch. He's going to roll it down first base. That's going to be a run base hit, looks like. Yes, he beats it out. Good hustle by Mayo to reach first base, and Chiefs have some action here early in the 5th inning. Now to bring Jacob Carson to the plate. Cole Prosek on deck. Jacob takes a first pitch strike. It's down 0-1.
Jackson Jenkins has just connected us and got us all going. Coach Wynn Scott got everything set.
strike. It's down 0-1. Base hit there. Gives the Chiefs first and second here with no outs. Brings the top of the lineup up. Cole grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning. Walked in the third. And now he comes up in a big spot here. 2 on, no outs. And the Chiefs down 2. Trying to rally here late in the last inning. Pitcher starts him off with a good curveball. And Cole takes for strike 1. Really good off-speed pitch there. And it caught the outside corner, and Cole's down 0-2 early in this at bat. Hard foul past the first baseman. Quincy is at second, running for Lane Carpenter. And I can't see who is at first. Somebody's at first running for Jacob Carson. Cole grounds hard to the second baseman. Double play opportunity here. 6-4. Safe at first base. It moves the runner to third. So a fielder's choice for Cole Prosek. He reaches. He's at first. Quincy's at third. Caleb Doty steps in with 1 out. Chiefs still down 2. There goes Cole to second. Easy stolen base. So a base hit here would tie the game. Doty awaits the pitch. This pitcher's got a good curveball. He snuck it past Doty there. It's 1-1 count now. Caleb behind that right center gap, no doubt. And shoots the ball down the right field, lifts it up. I'm going to get out of play, yes. I wasn't sure if the first baseman was going to be able to chase it down or not. So on the foul ball, Caleb gets another shot. He's in the hole 0-2. He's looking, of course, just to make contact. If he can get it to the right side of the infield, we can score Quincy from third. Another curveball up and in for ball 1. Pitcher's lost a little control. Bounces it past the catcher. Quincy stays at third. Gave a look, but with Caleb up, a good part of the lineup up, and just 1 out, the coaches, of course, don't want to take any chances at third or at home either. And unless the ball was for sure away from the catcher far enough, they were just going to stay put. Don't want to take the bat out of Caleb's hand here. 2-2 pitch. Lifted to right field or the right side. I don't think the wind is not going to blow it out. It's going to stay in play. Really good base running. Really good play by the Chiefs there. Heads up base running. The batter, Doty, fouled the ball off to the right side of the infield, and the first baseman and the catcher ran after the ball, and it left the home plate. Nobody covering home plate, and of course, as the first baseman made the catch on the right side of the infield, on the right side in the foul territory, with the home plate uncovered, Quincy tagged from third and ran home. They tried to make the play at home to get Quincy, and Cole from second had tagged up and never stopped running, and he too was able to come across and score The ball didn't get out of the infield. In fact, didn't even get in the field of play. And the Chiefs able to score 2. So Doty, no doubt unhappy with fouling out to the first baseman, still garnered 2 RBIs. Or was part of 2 runs coming in there. Such is the game of baseball. So with 2 outs, Hovader's up. And tie ball game now. He's worked his way into a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch, way high. Now 3-1 on the Chiefs catcher, Reggie Reed, waiting on deck. And Harlan draws another walk. He walked in the first and the fourth. In the fourth, he walked, came around and scored in that big inning that the Chiefs had where they scored 5. Now he's on for a 3rd time today with a 3rd walk. And that's going to draw a visit from the Starkville pitching coach. Looks like he's taking the ball. I don't know if they've got a player warming up or if it's somebody on the field. Looks like somebody's come out of the dugout and is going to be the new pitcher. Try to get you an identification here. It's going to be number 24, Major Smith. He's been in the lineup the whole game. He started the game. I think he started at first maybe. He's come in here in the top of the 5th and try to get this 3rd out and get his team off of the field and give themselves a chance. Take one, pass it around. So the new pitcher on the mound, tie ball game, 7-7 here in the top of the 5th. Reggie Reed will step to the plate. Hovader at first base. Reggie struck out looking in the first, drew a walk, went to second, third on pass balls and scored in the 4th. And now Harlan is headed to second base and he's got a stolen base. So Harlan's in scoring position here for Reggie Reed if he can find a place for it on the green. In the outfield, I believe we can get this run across and see if the Chiefs can hold on and hold the Volunteers in the bottom of the 5th. Take this first game. Reggie's hit a long ball to the right center field. The right fielder is giving chase, and he will not catch it. And it has disappeared over the right center fence. Reggie Reed, big number 15 from Sardis, is circling the bases. He's put his team ahead with a two-run shot. We're 9-7 here in the 5th. Does a little dance before he touches first home plate. A little bit of smile from him, but not very much expression. Good shot by Reg there. The ball went out right about the same place that 2 of the home runs have gone out from the Starkville kids. Just a lot of wind there. And here Will Howell sends one down the right field line. It'll be an easy double. Let's see if he looks for 3. He's going to pull up safely at second base with a stand-up double. Will hits the first pitch hard down the right field line, bringing Jackson Price to the plate with a 2-run lead for the Chiefs. Big swing from Jackson there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Took a called third strike. Catcher dropped the ball, but they run it down to first base and make an easy throw to record the third out of the inning, but not before the Chiefs put 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the board. And with the big inning in the 4th inning, they now lead 9-7. A big home run from Reggie Reed. John Griffin Lane comes back to the mound to work the 5th inning. Did a good job in the 4th. Faced just 5 batters, struck out 2, and allowed 1 hit. 1 runner reached on an error. But he's set here to work in the 5th to close it out. Surely this will be the last inning. Volunteers are going to send a pinch hitter up for the starter, Wyatt Johnson. This guy, number 26, is Jake Lockhart. He'll come to bat here in the bottom of the 5th for the Volunteers. Home team down 2 runs now. JG starts him out with a ball. A little short of the plate. A little higher, but still not in the strike zone. 2-0 count to this leadoff hitter here. Still having trouble finding the zone. (3-0). So the first batter walks on a 4-0, 4 balls. Bring yet another pinch hitter up, TJ Edmonds. JG starts him out with a first pitch ball. Not a big lead over there at first. Ball grounding down the third baseline. Hochel makes a good play, throws to Leland at first, records first out. Good job by Landon. Move the runner to second on the play. But we do have 1 out. First pitch, strike on the inside corner. Second pitch, strike. Good off-speed pitch from John G there. Ground ball to shortstop. He scoops, throws to first. Leland records the out. The Chiefs are 1 out away now, we believe, from ending this game. John Stephen Card batting here. Chiefs lead 9-7, trying to get this last out. Ball a little out of the strike zone. 2-0 count. Ball squirts by the catcher, Jacob, I believe. Just not in time to get him at the plate. The runner from third is going to score on the pass ball. We've got a 9-8 game. Nobody on base. Strike right down the middle. 2-1 count here. Ball lifted to the right side, giving chase. Second baseman, he records it. Fly out to the second baseman for the third out, and that is the ball game. Starkville went up 5-0 in the fourth. Unable to, or 5-0 in the, 3-0 in the second. Chiefs unable to respond in the third. They added 4 more. The Chiefs go into the fourth inning down 7-0. And before the Volunteers could recover in the fourth inning, the Chiefs woke up. They got their bats going and were able to score 5 runs, and then they added 4 more. Y'all have to excuse me, I'm having just a little bit of trouble getting all of my stuff together. I just noticed Ron Polk has walked out to home plate and is talking to Coach Mack, and I wanted to snap a couple of photos there. What a great baseball man that Ron Polk is, and I know the players these days, he's been out of coaching a while, the players these days aren't as familiar with him, but everybody knows Ron Polk, and everybody knows his story, and everybody knows his book, and looks like he's going to go over and talk to the Chiefs for a minute there. And it's very nice of Coach Polk to do. Talk to the kids a little bit, and I see him introducing to some of the coaching staff, and he's going to walk out, look like the right field, and talk to the kids. And so I know that'll be an encouragement to him. One of baseball's best, Ron Polk. All right, folks, we're going to take a small break. We'll just keep the live stream going, and then we'll come out in a few minutes, and maybe 15-20 minutes after giving the folks time to warm up and the umpires time to take a little bit of a rest, and we will resume with the varsity game.
Rusty? You think the guy who welded the back cage, you think you can get him to come up there? The other day in that storm, it blew that, it broke. Just one pole where the top of it separated from the pole. And I've got scaffolding already up there from when we put the nets up. And I think if we just build that scaffolding right there, it probably wouldn't take him any time. Just one.
On your way.
Click to unmute it.
Okay.
I think.
It's still charged.
All right.
Alrighty, Chiefs Nation. I think we are back with you live. Had a lot of technical difficulties in the first game, but I think we've got everything live streamed correctly now. I think we've got our audio up, our video up. Somebody give me a quick text and tell me if you're able to see and hear clearly everything working correctly. You should be able to see no players on the field. They are currently warming up, just about to take the field. I see the umpire standing over by the Starkville dugout, and they're about to make their way this way. We're getting very close to starting the first game of this 3-game district tilt. Very important set of games here. We'll play one here tonight, and then, of course, we'll play in Saturday on the hill. Doubleheader. We're hoping to go back to the Senatobia tonight with a 1-game lead in this series. It would make the Saturday games so much better for us. But this game's got to be played. And so we're getting ready to start here. Of course, the Chiefs will bat first. They're dressed out in their all whites tonight. Red letters across the front of the uniform. Larson Ingram is in the on-deck circle right now, pacing like a bull. He's ready to get to the plate and get this game started. Starkville's not yet come out of their dugout. Their coach is giving them one last pep talk, walking up and down the line. The umpires have yet to come out. There'll have to be a short meeting at the plate, of course. And then we'll be ready to play. Cool, crisp night here in Starkville. We've got a brisk wind blowing straight out to right field. The JV game before it saw 4 home runs, 3 by the Volunteers. All of them going to about the same place, right center field. The field's very short here. They don't have any numbers up, but my gracious, I don't think it's 300 feet in the corners. Maybe 285, 290 perhaps. Might be 300, 315 dead center field. The Volunteers were able to hit 3 home runs, and the Chiefs got down early. They were down 4-0, and then they were down 7-0. They came back in the 4th though and put 5 on the board, and then came back in the 4th, came back in the 5th, put 5 more on the board, topped by Reggie Reed's 2-run home run to right center field, and so the game was 9-7. And going into the last inning, the Volunteers had one more at bat after the Chiefs went ahead in their top of the last inning. Took that 2-run lead into the bottom half there in the home half. J.G. Lane had been on the mound for an inning, and he went back out for the last inning, did a really good job. They got a runner on, scored 1, but the Chiefs were able to hold on. J.G. was able to shut them down, and we won the ball game there 9-8, the JV game, after being down early. So here we are getting ready for the second game, for the varsity game. Fans from the home team have filled the right side of the behind the first base dugout or the right field line. They've got a little pavilion type thing built there, and I can see perhaps 10 or 12 folks sitting in there, all wrapped up in blankets. And then, of course, they've got a very nice facility. All their seating is right here behind home plate. They've got stadium seating, I guess, for their, like we do, there in Senatobia for their season ticket holders, and then regular metal stands that are built up, but all connected. So it's very nice. They got a press box. It's not very large, and they did not invite us to sit in it tonight. So we're out here in the cold, and that's fine. We like being out here and like being close to the action. We're absent our leader tonight, Mark Howell, the lead man on the broadcast, that is the anchor and gets everything right and stays calm when the rest of us a lot of times aren't quite sure what's going on and have a hard time describing things. Mark's not with us tonight, couldn't make it. He sent a text and said he'll be watching and be ready to join us again Saturday when we get to Senatobia for the second and third games of this series. Speaking of Saturday, it should be a great day. Doubleheader starts at 1 o'clock. If you're interested in helping to pitch in on the crawfish that's being planned, then you need to see Kip Lucius, or really anybody involved with the baseball program if you want to help feed the players. And I think there will be enough if we get enough donations. There'll be plenty of crawfish for everybody to get a bite or two. And the whole idea, of course, is to feed the players and their families and let it be a great day of baseball Saturday on the hill. Now, I hope everything with the camera and the audio is going good. I can tell you that there is some children that are unruly and are being allowed to run up and down the front of the stands here, where as children are wont to do at ball games. But they're running right by our camera. I think their parents would see that, it wouldn't be kind to mess up the live stream from the visiting team, but either they're not here or they don't care. So this kid, in a minute, may kick this camera over. If you see it, the pitcher go sideways, that's what it is.
Hey, Bruce, you can't go up there. No. Bruce, you can't go up there.
One umpire must be having a little trouble getting back to the field. One of the umpires has been at the field 10 minutes. And he's standing over by the Starkville dugout. He's ready to get this game going. The Chiefs are ready to get to going. Coach Mack's there bundled up in his jacket, fighting off the cold wind. And I just see him standing, staring toward the umpire, wondering what's going on here, where you at. And we do have a long drive back to Senatobia tonight, so we'd appreciate the umpires getting this game going. But no sign of the second umpire. This kid's getting so close to the camera, I wish y'all could see it. He's barely missing it when he runs by. He's going to hit it in a minute. We apologize for the wind blowing in the microphone and the headsets. Nothing we can do about it. We're sitting right out here, and the wind is blowing straight across the field at us. Nothing to stop it except a chain link fence, and the gate's open there, so I think it's coming through even faster. Here comes the second umpire. Coaches make their way to the home plate area now. Umpires are going to come into your view. Now the big guy on your left there, see the taller guy? Don't blame him. He's been here. It's this little short guy that's just now walking up. He's offering no explanation as to where he was. Looks like he'll be the plate umpire. Wonderful. Quincy.
I don't know how to do this, Jeremy. Can they hear it?
All right, for the next couple of minutes before we start, I'm going to get a little help from the famous Quincy Pratt. He's put on the other set of headphones. What you doing, Quince? How was the ball game?
Good.
You got the pinch run a couple of times.
Twice.
Yeah. How'd you do?
Good. Scored twice.
You did score twice. That one ball that squirted by, I wasn't sure if you was going to get in or not.
I don't know. It's close.
Yeah. What do you think about this Starkville team?
They're good. They got some good pitchers.
Yeah. What about us? We ready?
I think we're ready.
You've been down in the dugout. All the players loose. They're ready to go.
Uh-huh. Did our hype thing in the corner.
Yeah. I heard y'all down there.
Uh-huh.
Sounded good.
Spanked Mayo.
Old Mayo got it today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So what are the keys? You hear Coach talking about it? We just got to get to this pitcher early, or what are we going to try to do?
I don't know. I say we hit off of them, get them a lot of pitches in, and they'll probably change pitchers.
All right. Well, we're fixing to have our invocation, Quincy, and they're going to have the introduction of players and the national anthem. So we're going to go quiet and let the fans back home listen. Thank you for sitting in for us just a second, and maybe later in the game, if we need you to, you can come back by. How's that?
Good.
Thanks, Quince.
You're welcome.
You want to say hello to anybody?
And now your starting lineup for the visiting Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Batting first, number 12, playing third base, Larson Ingram. Batting second, number 9, playing shortstop, Cooper Pratt. Batting third, playing right field, number 24, Keandre Fields. Batting fourth, playing center field, number 8, Ethan Melton. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 6, Drew Prosick. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 23, Jackson Jenkins. Batting seventh, playing catcher, number 5, Will McClure. Batting eighth, designated hitter, number 3, Cole Prosick. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 2, Ethan Coley. And your pitcher tonight, number 7, Caleb Doty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to welcome the home team to the field, your Starkville Academy Volunteers. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 20, Harris McReynolds. Yeah. Batting second, playing second base, number 10, Randall Futrell. Yeah. Batting third, playing right field, number 3, Aiden Also Brooks. Yeah. Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 5, Colby Allen. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 16, Cooper McNeil. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 7, Evan Sierri. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 15, Will McReynolds. Batting eighth, playing catcher, number 2, Hayes Davis. Batting ninth, pitcher, number 13, Drew Williams. And playing first base, number 34, Wyatt Johnson. Give it up for your Starkville Academy Volunteers. If you please rise, remove all headgear, turn your attention to right field for the invocation, followed by our national anthem. Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. Thank you for your blessings on our lives. Thank you for a beautiful afternoon to play the game of baseball. We ask that you would be with each student athlete, keep them safe and free from injury. We pray for a great spirit of sportsmanship to be in this entire complex. Lord, we give you the praise for it all. In Jesus' name, amen.
So the meeting of coaches has taken place. The introduction of the teams, the playing of the national anthem, and we're just minutes away from the start of this very important district matchup. District first game of a 3-game series between your Mcneil High School Chiefs and the Starkville Academy Volunteers. The Volunteers will line up as follows. Drew Williams is your pitcher. Hayes Davis, number 2, is the catcher. The third baseman, number 7, Evan Siri. The shortstop is number 20, Harris McReynolds. The second baseman is number 10, Randall Futrell. The first baseman, number 34, Wyatt Johnson. The left fielder is number 15, Will McReynolds. The center fielder, number 16, Cooper McNeil. And the right fielder, number 3, Aiden also Brooks. Williams, a tall right-hander. We don't have a velocity gun. The ball looks to be, fastballs look to be around, I don't know, probably 88, 89. Off speed around 77, 78 maybe. He's almost done with his wind-up, with his warm-ups here. The catcher will throw down now to second base. Larson Ingram gives a fist bump, one last fist bump to Cooper Pratt standing in the on-deck circle and makes his way to the box. And we're just about ready to get this high school baseball game underway here on the campus of the Starkville Academy Volunteers. Larson Ingram, the leadoff man, all 17 games for the Chiefs so far this year, doing a tremendous job. Williams delivers a ball to start the varsity game here this afternoon. Another fastball right on the inside corner. Oh no, he called it a ball. Just a touch inside. I'm sitting just a little to the left, as you can see on the camera. Can't quite see that inside corner. I thought he caught it. Ball on the outside, runs a count 3-0. And Larson will be taking here, as he's done all year long. He's made a habit of getting on base to start the game. Williams delivers a strike at 3-0. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Larson lifts it to center field. The center fielder took a step or two back and then realized he had gone back a little too far and made a couple of steps in and was able to camp under the ball and record it for the first out.
Number 9, Cooper Pratt.
And Cooper steps to the plate here. Starts him off with the fastball. He fouls it off to the right side. Keandre Fields on deck. Cooper rips the ball hard down the third base line, but it's just foul. Goes to the corner. Cooper quickly in the hole, though, too. He gets an off-speed pitch, fights it off. The catcher gives chase, but it was out of play from the beginning, I thought. And the 0-2 delivery. Oh, Cooper took it down the middle for a call, third strike. I think he thought the ball was a little high, but it was just around the letters. And 2 strikes, you need to be swinging at that. Coop shaking his head as he walks back. Keandre wearing number 24 digs in. Here's his first pitch, down low for a ball. Second ball low. Chiefs dugout getting loud early. Pitcher bounces the ball and it takes a high hop off the turf. And Keandre has a 3-0 count. A little high, and Keandre will be on first base with a 2-out walk.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Ethan Melton.
Now to bring the cleanup hitter, Ethan Melton, to the plate. Drew Prosek on deck. If he can reach, extend the inning. Melton had a good week last week. Picked up a couple of doubles, I think. Pitch. Low again. Good lead by Keandre at first. No action. Called strike by the umpire. The ball was up around the letters and maybe even a little in on Ethan. Not a hittable pitch. He was wise to let it go, so here's the 1-1 pitch. See if we have some action from Keandre at first. No run. That would have been a good pitch to run on. The ball was thrown about 57 feet. Bounced up right into the catcher's chest protector. He was able to keep it in the field of play easily, keep it in front of him. 2-0 here on Ethan. 2-1. Hit hard, sharply to the shortstop. He scoops, make the easy short throw to first or to second to record the 3rd out. Keandre is forced out, and Melton will end the inning for us there. So nothing for the Chiefs in their first at-bat tonight. The Volunteers will come to the plate. See if my eyes will let me give us a complete defensive lineup here. Of course, that is number 7, Caleb Doty, on the mound. He'll work the first game here of the series. Will McClure, who's been out sick, he's back and playing. He's at catcher tonight. I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah, Larson Ingram will play third base. Cooper's at short. The professor, Jackson Jenkins, is at second base. Drew Prosek's over at first, his regular spot. I think we've got Ethan. Yes, Ethan Coley's in left field. Ethan Melton's in center. And Keandre Field is a right fielder tonight. Harris McReynolds, the shortstop, will lead off. Second baseman Randall Futrell. And the right fielder, Aiden also Brooks, will be the first 3 hitters.
Fields, number 20, Harris McReynolds.
Harris digs in from the left side of the plate, and here's Doty's first pitch. On the outside corner, call, strike one. So he gets ahead. Caleb works quickly. And a called strike two. The third pitch is lifted out of play to the left side. And Caleb's quickly ahead, 0-2. And the pitch. Change up that's drilled hard to left field. The ball just kind of stayed up. Now it gets by the left fielder. Gets by Coley, and the runner is allowed to get to second. I didn't really see it. Didn't seem like a bad hop. I guess the ball must have had some spin on it and skirted right by him, went to the left field fence, and I see Coach Mack making a note on that. We don't want to give up these anything free, anything cheap like that on a district game like this. And I'm sure Ethan will respond right here. First pitch strike to the next hitter is Randall Futrell. Runner at second, no outs. And the pitch lifted high and long to left field. It's going to clear the fence easily, but it's way foul. So it's just a long strike. Caleb's pitching the ball just a touch high. He used to work it, bring it down in the zone just a little. These hitters are certainly going to be able to lift it out of this short part if it's kept high. And here's the ball popped up on the infield. Cooper drifts under it, makes the grab, records the first out. And the runner, of course, has to stay put.
Number 3, Aiden Alsobrooks.
And that brings the right fielder, Aiden Alsobrooks, to the plate. Caleb starts him off with the strike on the outside corner. He's really hitting his spots early tonight. McClure's set up again on the outside. The batter asked for time right at the last second and was granted it. Caleb went on and delivered the ball to the plate, which he was supposed to do. Too many pitchers have been hurt their arm or their knee trying to stop a delivery. Coach Mack, like most coaches, teaches to go ahead and throw the ball to the plate. So here's the 0-1. Just off the outside corner. You have to watch closely with this umpire. His vocals are the same on balls and strikes. To watch his hands motion. Ball on the outside. 2-1 to Alsobrooks. Caleb Doty working with one out here. Bottom of the first, one on. Chiefs didn't get anything in our half of the first. I'm trying to get off the field here, get back. Get back to on our offensive side. Caleb delivers a strike there, evens the count 2-2. Very short lead for McReynolds at second. And the pitch outside for ball 3. First base is open, but we certainly don't want to walk this guy if we can help it. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Right down the middle, and from off of the bat, there's really no doubt. That ball was going over the left center field fence. Fences are short here, as we've said before, and that young man just got all of the pitch. Caleb trying to make a 3-2 pitch. Of course, he didn't want to walk the man, and quite honestly, he threw him a batting practice pitch. Right down the middle and a little up. And he also, Brooks was waiting on it and tagged it. Went the other way. He's a left-handed hitter. Just kind of went the other way with it. Hit it over into the pine tree just beyond the Starkville Academy sign there in left center field. Volunteers have taken an early 2-0 lead here.
Now batting designated hitter number 5, Colby Allen.
You know, what do? You don't want to walk the hitter, but you certainly don't want to make a pitch too good. And I know Caleb did not want that pitch to be exactly where it ended up. But these things happen in baseball. The good thing is the bases are clear now. We can concentrate on getting this hitter. And he drills it to left center field. One hops that fence. Melton comes up throwing at second, or from center field. Made the plate at second kind of close.
Coming to the plate.
Got a real good bounce off the wall. Threw it in quickly. So Colby Allen, the designated hitter, doubles to left center field. Still just one out. And the center fielder, Cooper McNeil, steps in, another left-handed hitter for Starkville. Runner at second. Ball hit the outside corner. Umpire calls a strike. Caleb gets ahead early. Working here with one out. Runner at second. Allen doesn't have a very big lead. And the pitch on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Caleb has gotten ahead on a couple of these hitters. And the only trouble he's had is when he's gotten behind and had to make really a pitch a little better than he wanted to make. The young man hit it over the wall. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Fastball hit to Cooper at short. He'll scoop, throw it across the diamond. Prosek receives it for the second out of the inning, and that moves the runner Allen over to third. But we do have 2 outs.
Now batting third baseman number 7, Evan Sierra.
That'll bring the third baseman, number 7, Evan Siri, S-I-A-R-Y, to the plate. And here's the first pitch to him. A little low. McClure does a good job blocking and keeping it in front of him with a runner there on third. Allen had to scamper back to the bag. Another low pitch that Will does a good job blocking. Not a lot of room behind home plate here. So not every pass ball is an automatic run if there's a runner on third, but still a dangerous play. And there's a strike from Caleb. Moves the count to 2-1 as he struggles to get out of this inning. This is the 7th batter, or 6th batter of the inning. Volunteers have scored 2 on a home run and a double and a pass ball, or a fielder's choice has put another runner at third base. And that ball misses high. Now Caleb has run the count to 3-1. He's got to make a better pitch here to avoid another walk. Good pitch, it's just a little low. And that puts the runner on first. And the bag was open. Actually, it sets up a forced play on the ball hit hard to the middle.
Now at bat, left
So
fielder,
it's not a
number
terrible
15,
thing. We still have left the runner at third. But we're running out of room to put him. Number 15, Will McReynolds, will step to the plate. Yet another left-handed hitter for Starkville here tonight. So runners at first and third now. Here's Caleb's first pitch. And we'll see it after. The check on the runner at first. He throws over, he gets back quickly. And pitch. Runner stays put at first. Ball just a little to the outside, and it's a 1-0 count. Just off the plate again for a 2-0 count. Caleb takes a long look at the signs. And the pitch up and in. I believe it hit the young man. Yes, it hit the batter. So that'll load him up. We're going to have a mound visit here from Coach Mack. Try to settle the young pitcher down. 2 runs. It's not a, of course, anything unsurmountable and something the Chiefs can quickly erase. But it is a deficit here in the first inning that we don't want to get any worse, and we now have the bases loaded. But we do have 2 outs, and I'm sure Mac just told Caleb, look, you're 1 pitch away. Just make a pitch, get a ball, get a ground ball, or pop up. Keep the ball away from their wheelhouse. You know, 2 balls already we've seen today that would have been just routine outs, gone out of the park. Maybe even 3 of them, including that last one that was hit here in the varsity game. That ball never would have cleared at Senatobia. But it did here, and you've got to learn to pitch with that situation. Pitch in the park that you're at. And I'm sure that's what Mac was telling him there. Nobody's really hurt. No, we expected to score more than 2 ourselves anyway. So if we can get out of this, we can go back to hitting. Caleb makes a good pitch. So the Chiefs fans thought it was a strike, but I guess it was just a touch on the inside part of the plate because the umpire didn't give it to him. And he'll make a 1-0 pitch here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. That was a strike.
Good job, Caleb.
Hayes Davis, the catcher, is the batter here. Caleb's got a 1-1 count on him. And here's the pitch. Ball hit sharply down the left field line, just inside the bag for a fair ball. It's going to score 2. The third runner stops it. Runner was at first, stops at third. And Davis pulls up with a double. That plates 2. Runs the score to 4-0 here in the first inning.
Now batting pitcher number 13, Drew Williams.
And that'll bring the pitcher, number 13, Drew Williams, to the plate. Runners at second and third, still 2 outs. This is the 4th batter to bat with 2 outs. Caleb again starts him with a strike. Caleb's hitting his spots for the most part and throwing strikes. But these guys are really swinging the bat, and if the ball's just a little off, they're hitting it hard. Williams takes a big hack there, fouls it off to the right side. All of the field is in the shadows now. The football stadium is right behind us off to the third base side. And so it's blocked all of the sun now. All of the field is in shadows, and we've gotten some cloud cover. And I was just about to say it's time for the lights to come on, and I said they just blinked on. So somebody saw the same thing I did. Caleb delivers another strike. Drew Williams is in the hold here, 1-2. Doty working hard to get out of this inning. The pitch, swing and lifted to right field. Easy play for the right fielder, Keandre. Calls off Jackson that had drifted back. Makes the catch, pitches the ball in, and the Chiefs come jogging off the field, ready to get after it, try to erase this 4-0 deficit. But the Volunteers send 8 men to the plate here in the first inning. Scoring 4, highlighted by a 2-run homer there by Aiden, also Brooks. Drew Prosek will lead things off for the Chiefs. Try to get back in this ball game. Drew Williams takes the mound for the Volunteers. Begins his warm-up pitches. In the first inning, the Chiefs were unable to really get anything going. Ingram, usually so, can be counted on to get on base. He hit the ball hard. Center fielder made a good play on him. Recorded that fly out for the first out. Cooper uncharacteristically took a third called strike. Keandre reached on a walk, and Melton grounded into a fielder's choice. They easily made the short pitch from short to second and erased Keandre. Recorded the third out, and that was all for the Chiefs in the first. So 4 men went to the plate. And that'll bring up Drew Prosek, wearing number 6 in the white uniforms. Jackson Jenkins, the second baseman, on deck. And then Will McClure, the catcher, is in the hold. So the Chiefs looking to get something started here. Got their power guy at the plate. Drew's hit a couple this year. Williams starts him off with the ball. There's a strike, and there's a ball hit to right center field, right in the gap. And with the second pitch in the top half of the second inning, Drew Prosek has gotten the first hit of the afternoon or the evening for the Chiefs, and he's on first base. Jackson Jenkins comes to the plate. Let's see if the Chiefs can get something working here. Called first strike to Jackson. The ball looked a little high. Drew got a decent lead at first. He's not a speedster, but he's a good base runner. Ball 2's in the dirt, or what would be the dirt. It's the turf. Instead of kicking up dust, it kicks up the little black pellets that is the filler for these turf fields that we see so often now. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball driven to left field. It's going to hit the fence. One hop the fence. Prosek's going to come around to third base. He'll stand up. And Jackson, the Professor Jenkins, has a stand-up double. No outs, 2 on, and the Chiefs are threatening here in the second.
Now batting catcher number 5, Will McClure.
Jackson got behind that baseball and hit it hard. And here's Will McClure, the catcher. Great opportunity with a man at second and third here. The pitch, little to the outside, and he starts off with the ball, 1 count. Jenkins started out slow on the season, and these last 3 or 4 or 5 games, he has really picked it up. He's been hitting doubles. Here's a ball that squirts by the catcher. Drew very wisely holds up. The ball actually hit the concrete, the bricks right behind us, or behind the catcher, bounced off to the right. Prosek could have made it, but you have no way of knowing. If that ball hits directly on the brick and bounces right back, you're dead duck at home plate, and we don't want to do that here in the first inning. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Swing and a long ball that's going to be held up, and the right fielder catches it. No trouble in right field. I thought right at first we had something working there, but the wind had died down just as he hit the ball, and the ball got off the bat quick for Will, but it didn't travel even far enough to be able to force a run in from third. Prosek was just unable to tag. So the younger brother, Cole Prosek, comes to the plate, hoping to drive his brother in at third, and hopefully Jenkins as well at second. Here's the pitch. Ball low to begin the bat. Cole hitting with 1 out here. Man at second and third. Chiefs down 4-0. Certainly want to scratch at least 1 across here. Ball in the dirt. In fact, it hit Cole. So he takes the base to first base. We now have bases loaded with 1 out. Ethan Coley coming to the plate here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ethan hit a home run earlier in the week or last week. He's got some pop in his bat of late. Takes a big hack here, fouls it down the third base line. The third baseman gives chase. I thought the ball was going to go out of play. It actually stayed in. He really didn't have any chance of making the catch. He made a really good hustle play down that way. It ends up just being a strike 1. So Drew Prosek at third, Jackson Jenkins at second, Cole Prosek at first, and Ethan Coley at the plate here in the top of the second. The Chiefs chasing 4. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, the umpire says, on the outside corner. A little protest from the Chiefs fans, but it was a good pitch. Now Cole's a good 2-strike hitter. See if he can shorten up, put the ball in play here. Long wait, long hold by the pitcher. I was just thinking Cole needs to call a timeout, and he did. Here's the 0-2. Way on the inside. And Drew will scamper across the plate. The ball hit the umpire's catcher shin guard, I think. It might have hit the catcher's, but I think it hit the umpire's shin guard. And, yeah, the catcher's asking the umpire now. The umpire said, yeah, it hit me in the bottom of the shin guard and squirted off to the right, and it was far enough. Cole immediately gave the sign to his brother to score, and Drew scores from third base. Second and third now, 1 out. And here's the 1-2. Cole with a very good eye at the plate. Recognized the ball up and away, even with 2 strikes, let it go. Evens the count there to 2-2. All right, Coley. And he drives it to right field, past a diving first baseman for a base hit, and it brings in Jenkins. And Cole Prosek gets over to third. Good job by Coley. Ethan drives in a run and sends another runner to third base. Extends the inning More importantly, brings up the leadoff hitter, the best average hitter for the Chiefs this year, and the best on-base percentage, Larson Ingram.
Now batting number 12, Larson Ingram.
Really good job by Ethan Coley extending the inning there. Sharply hit ball. First baseman's a good fielder. The ball was just hit so hard he couldn't get to it. And here's Larson. Fouls the first pitch off to the right. Nobody warming up for the Volunteers. They've got a comfortable 4-2 lead. But these Chiefs have gotten onto this pitcher. They doesn't seem to be fooled by him on any pitch now. Good lead from Ethan there. Let's see if he's going. No action. Up and in. Larson takes for ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1, 1-1. Cole Prosek at third. Ethan Coley at first. Now here goes the runner. Coley will steal second easily. So here Larson has an opportunity to maybe tie the ball game. Even better maybe if he can really get a hold of one. Here's the 2-0. Ball's hit down the right field line. Foul. The scoreboard's got it at 2-1. I think it's 2-2. I think he fouled off the first pitch. Our friend, the short umpire, the late short umpire, doesn't give us signs very often. I think he's flashing a 2-2 there. Grounded to shortstop. He makes the play. Larson's thrown out. But Cole Prosek is able to come across. And Larson does his job driving a run in, moving Coley to third base on the ground out. So Ingram's out on a 6-3. But he drives an all-important third run in, and here comes Cooper Pratt to the plate. And Williams' first pitch to him is a little bit upstairs for ball 1. Cooper called out looking in the first inning on a ball that looked a touch high. Probably shouldn't have been taken with 2 strikes, though. And we certainly know he's anxious here. Maybe too anxious. Swings at a off-speed pitch on the other side of the plate. Missed it a mile. And we've got a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch on the inside corner. Just caught the inside, and Cooper takes again. And he's in the hole, 1-2. Coop looking to extend the inning here with 2 outs. Fastball away. Evens the count at 2-2. Starkville went ahead 4-0 in the first inning, but the Chiefs have responded with 3 in our top of the second. Ground ball to the left side through the hole. Cooper Pratt has tied the ball game. Good 2-out hitting by Cooper. Team captain, team leader. Brings Keandre to the plate. Keandre walked in the first. Chiefs are having no trouble lately on these last few batters with this pitcher. They're just swinging at will. It looks like they're seeing the ball really well. Keandre was way out in front there. So we got an 0-1 count. He wouldn't throw Key a fastball here, would he? He does, but it hit him on the foot. He jogs down to first base. Might get a mound visit. Let's see.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Ethan Melton.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I thought we might see one here. So first and second, 2 outs. Chiefs have already plated 4 this inning, tied the game. Sent 8 men to the plate. And now we still have a chance to do more damage. Ethan Melton hit the ball hard in the first inning, grounded out to the short play to the that erased the runner from first. Shortstop made a little flip to the second baseman, but Ethan had hit the ball hard. Let's see what he can do here. Drew Williams is the pitcher. He brings his first pitch to Ethan. Fastball swung and missed. Got just a little piece up. Catcher was able to hold on, and then strike 1. Cooper at second. Keandre at first. Here's Ethan. Swing and a little topper. Pitcher fields it easily. Makes a underhanded flip to the first baseman. And they finally get out of the inning, but not before. The Chiefs send 9 men to the plate. Score 4 runs, leave 2 stranded. And are right back in this ball game here on the campus of the Starkville Academy Volunteers, who will now come in to hit for the bottom half of the second inning. Caleb Doty still on the mound. Due up, number 13, Drew Williams, and they may be hitting for him. I don't know who the DH is hitting for. And then Wyatt Johnson, the first baseman, and they'll be back around at the top to Harris McReynolds. Yeah, I don't think Drew Williams is hitting. So the first batter of the inning will be number 30, maybe. Let's see the young man's number.
Leading off the inning, shortstop, number 20, Harris McReynolds.
Yeah, Harris McReynolds. Ball 1 to start the at bat. McReynolds takes a big cut and fouls it off behind him to even the count 1-1. Ball outside. Another ball out, 2-2. Not a bad location for a 2-1 pitch. Swing and popped up foul down the left field side. Cooper gave chase, but he had no chance to catch the ball. Caleb will make another 2-2 pitch. Waits for his shortstop to get set. McReynolds at the plate, the shortstop. And the pitch, one hopped right at Cooper. He whips it across the diamond to Drew, and Caleb quickly has one out.
Now batting second baseman, number 10, Randall Futrell.
So the leadoff hitter's retired. And that brings Randall Futrell to the plate. He flied out to the shortstop, right behind second base in the first inning. Foul ball here. Caleb's ahead 1-0-1. Makes a really good pitch here. The ball's driven to left center. Just gets over the fence. I thought that Melton had a chance to catch it before it went over the wall. I could tell it probably had enough distance to get over there, but it was a line drive just a little overhead high, but it was hit so hard that Melton just couldn't quite get there. And Futrell has put his team ahead again, 5-4 this time, with a home run to left center field, the short left center field fence here at Starkville.
Now batting right fielder, number 3, Aiden.
And that brings up with one out Aiden also Brooks, and he was the batter in the first inning that hit the ball over the same spot for the first home run of the game. Let's see if Doty can get him out this time. I mean, Doty's throwing strikes. They're just hitting the baseball, and the field is short. And grounds at the second. The ball sneaks right under Jackson's glove. Like Jackson, he had to move to his left a good bit to make the play, but it looks like he was there. And as he reached over to get it, it seems like he just did not get all the way down. Didn't bend enough. The ball got right under his glove. Also, Brooks was able to record a hit to right field, and he's on first base with one out. Already one in here in the bottom of the second for the Starkville Volunteers. This brings the designated hitter Colby Allen to the plate. He singled and scored in the first. Doty over to first, checking on the hit runner. Another throw over. Pitch. Low for ball two. Will McClure did a good job blocking it up there.
Deep breath and go at him, bud.
And here's the 2-0 pitch from Caleb. Ball called outside, I guess. Thought it was looked like a strike, but I guess it must have been outside. And it's a 3-0 pitch, 3-0 count now. One out here in the bottom of the second. There's a strike. The hitter Allen taking the whole way. Here's Doty's 3-1 offering. Up high, ball four, and there's two men on.
Coming to the plate, center fielder, number 16, Cooper Mcneil.
So that'll bring Mcneil, the center fielder, to the plate. He grounded out in the first inning to the shortstop. Another left-handed hitter. The lineup's just full of left-handed hitters here. The Starkville's got a man on first, a man on second. Doty working with one out here in the second. First pitch, swung on, fouled out of play to the right side. And he's ahead 0-1. The runner at second is also Brooks. He doesn't have a very big lead, but it's enough for Cooper to have to stay with him. Pinch the middle there. Swing and hit directly at Jackson. It's going to be a double play ball. He flips to Cooper, who makes the quick pivot, whips it over to the first baseman, and Drew gloves it, records the third out, and the 4-6-3 tailor-made double play gets the Chiefs out of the inning with just one run. And they come in to hit in the top of the third, down just one to the Starkville Volunteers. All right, due up for the Chiefs in their half of the third. Drew Prosek, Jackson Jenkins, and Will McClure. First inning, Drew singled and scored when Jackson doubled. Will McClure came in and flied out to the right fielder, was unable to get anything to get the runner across. And if either of them get on, the next hitter would be Cole Prosek, and he was hit by a pitch in the first inning, or the second rather. So the Chiefs batted around, sent only 4 men to the plate in the first, but they batted around in the second. And so just like in the second inning here in the third, Drew Prosek will lead us off. Drew Williams, the starting pitcher for the Volunteers, is still on the mound here in the third. Let's see if the Chiefs can put up another big number here in this inning. I don't think this game is going to end at 5-4 the way it is now. Both teams swinging the bat. Neither pitcher overpowering. And so I think there's going to be a lot more scoring here. Williams starts Drew out on the outside corner with a ball strike. Winds and delivers again. Drew hits it a mile high, but he got under it too much. And the left fielder, he stumbled and had to make a little bit of a lurch there at the end, but he was able to record the ball, record the out. And gloved the baseball, pitched it back in, and Prosek is down, headed back to the dugout, 1 out. Jenkins, a double last time, is at the plate now. Williams starts him out with a ball up high. Runs a good slider in there. It's the first time I've seen that pitch from him. Evens the count 1-1. Most of his curves have been slower off speeds. There's a fastball way out of the zone, low. Jackson chases it, and he's in the hole 1-2. Williams bounces the 1-2 delivery to the plate. Chiefs just not being very selective here in their half of the third here. See if they can settle down and swing at better pitches. Ball low. Evens the count at 2-2. Scoreboard's got 3-2. I think it's 2-2. We'll see. Ball low is ball 4 indeed. Jackson gets down to first base quickly. Brings up Will McClure. Will hit a ball in the second that I thought was hit really hard, much harder than it actually was. Maybe hit it off the handle. Let's See if he can get one out there now. Williams starts him off with the ball on the outside of the strike zone, so it's 1-0 here. Missed again outside, 2-0. Jackson Jenkins leading off first. We're not doing any running here, down 1. I wouldn't think, with 1 out. But we do have a left-handed hitter at the plate. Again on the outside, too far off the plate, and it counts 3-0. Right down Broadway for strike 1. So 1 on, 1 out. 3-1 pitch. It's got to be a perfect pitch or Will be taken here. Little far out, and Will swung. I believe he swung at ball 4. But he was dialed in, he just barely missed it. And it's only strike 2. He's got another strike here. An opportunity to make contact, move this runner around. And the pitch. Down low, held his swing up, and he's walked. So now we have men at first and second. I think it's
Courtesy runner coming to first.
Jackson Price maybe running.
Now batting number 3, Cole Prosek.
He's going to run for McClure, the catcher. And that'll bring Cole Prosek up to the plate. Cole was hit by a pitch and eventually scored in the second rather. Now he comes up here in the third. Man at first and second. Getting his signs from, or getting some admonition there from Coach Mack. Not sure if he would be bunting in this situation or not. The third baseman's playing behind the bag, and the first baseman is playing behind the runner. So Cole very well may lay it down. Let's see what he does here. Third baseman's creeping in now. I think we're going to swing. The ball looked outside, but the umpire said it caught the outside corner. And it's an 0-1 count. Two on for Prosek. And the pitch. Down low. Evens the count 1-1. Jackson's at second, Wheels at first, or Wheels runner. Price is at first. And here's the pitch to Cole. Oh, he does bunt. Tried to get it down the third base line. The ball just rolled foul on him. I believe it would have been a hit if he could have got it fair. So Prosek will dig back in with an 0-2 count. Looking to make some contact here, move these runners around, maybe try to sneak the ball through the infield. Here's the pitch. Pops it straight back here. Count remains 0-2. Oh, he's hit it through the hole on the second base side, I thought. But the second baseman was able to get over there and make the play. Throw Cole out at first base. I really thought the ball had squeezed through the right side of the infield. Second baseman made an excellent play on it. Got Cole there at first. 2 outs now, but he did move the runners to third and second. And a base hit from Coley here would likely score both of them. Coley singled in the first, driving home Prosek, driving home Cole Prosek from third, and then came around to score himself later on Pratt's hit. Swing and a base hit to left center. It's going to score 2 runs. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Coley is going to get to second base with a stand-up double. And he's put his team ahead 6-5 here with 2 big RBIs. Great 2-out hitting there from Ethan Coley. And that brings the leadoff hitter Larson Ingram to the plate. What a difference for Ethan Coley the last couple of weeks. He has really come on fire with his bat. The young man's a hard worker, a team leader, and his hard work is paying off here now as he's continuing to drive runs in, keep his team competitive every game. Now he's at second base, having just driven in 2 runs, put his team ahead, and is hoping to score when Larson drives him around here. Larson takes an inside pitch on the first one, first delivery for ball 1. And he has popped up to right center here. They had a little Chinese fire drill for a minute. Center fielder was chasing it and ran up to the right fielder. And then he stopped abruptly, and the right fielder reached up and made the catch. Very good inning, though, for the Chiefs. We sent 6 men to the plate, scored 3 runs, left 1 runner on, and more importantly, here in the 3rd inning, we have taken the lead 6-5. All right, I don't see any defensive changes for the Chiefs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Caleb Doty has come back out. To pitch the inning.
Leading off the inning for the Vols, 3rd baseman, number 7, Evan Sierra.
Sierra will lead off the bottom of the 3rd for the Volunteers here. He walked and scored in the first. He digs in and receives his first pitch. A good off-speed curveball by Caleb, gets ahead. No balls and 1 strike. Another good off-speed pitch. Quickly put Siri in the hole 0-2. Caleb is looking sharper and sharper as we go along. 4 runs for the Vols in the first, only 1 in the second. And here's a chopper to 3rd base. Larson grabs it, makes the throw over to Drew, catches it about his ankles, a little bit of a low throw,
Coming to the plate,
but secured the out.
Will McReynolds.
First out recorded here in the 3rd. Will McReynolds was hit by a pitch in the first inning, takes a called strike 1 here. Caleb bounces that one to the plate, a little short, a little out. Evens the count. There's a ball lifted just over the infield. No chance for Melton out there in center to grab it, and it's a base hit. And McReynolds is on with one
Now
out.
batting catcher number 2, Hayes Davis.
That'll bring up the catcher, Hayes Davis. Hayes singled in the second and the first. Was left stranded. So McReynolds will lead off at first. Caleb gives him a look over and gets ready to deliver the first pitch here to Davis. Instead, he throws over to catch to check on the runner. Ball's kind of low and away. And Drew Prosek made an acrobatic catch over there to save the ball from getting by. Big lead now. He scampers back. Ball low for one. Ball one. Davis hits the ball really hard. He's going to hit it over Ethan's head in the left field. I thought just for a minute Ethan had a shot at it. Now they throw Davis out at second, trying to extend the single to a double. Ethan got the ball, went over his head, hit the fence, but he got the ball quickly into the cutoff man, Cooper, and Cooper made a tremendous transfer, taking the throw and shot the ball to second base, put it right on the dime, and Jackson Jenkins tagged out Hayes coming around first, trying to make his single into a double. McReynolds was held at third, and so now with 2 outs, the Vols will send Drew Williams to the plate, and he takes an early ball one. So that last play is scored 7-6-4. It's a ball, it's a single, and then an assist, a throw out or a put out from the left fielder to the shortstop to the second baseman. And there's the third out. Drew Williams lines the ball to the shortstop, and the sure-handed Cooper Pratt makes the grab, and the Chiefs run off the field, having for the first time tonight held the Volunteers to no innings or no runs in an inning. 4 they recorded in the first, 4 in the 1 in the second, but no runs there in the third. And the Chiefs certainly have the momentum here, leading 6-5, headed into the top of the fourth. And the Volunteers have a new pitcher. He will be number 8, Brady Johnson.
Vols making a change of pitching. Now on the mound, number 6, Porter Skelton.
I'm sorry. I misread the number. That's number 6, Porter Skelton. Porter Skelton. PA announcer calls his name out. So the new Volunteer pitcher will face the heart of the Chiefs lineup. Cooper, Keandre, and Ethan Melton. And the catcher for the Volunteers appears to have taken one in a strategic area during the warm-ups. And he has rolled around on the turf a little bit and has sat back up on his knees, and both coaches have come out to check on him. The umpire and Coach Mack make a little joke with the pitcher. He laughs. The catcher says, "Hey guys, this is no joking matter." The coach comes out and checks on him. He's going to be all right. He's just going to have a minute to readjust. Maybe the team trainer has come out to talk to him. Coaches and the umpire having a good-natured joking with the catcher, and he's laughing now. Umpire's giving him some sort of demonstration. I guess y'all can see that at home. May have to black some of this out if it gets much more detailed. Very animated umpire there. All right, the young man seems to be okay now. He's taking his stance, and Skelton has resumed his warm-ups. Good velocity here. This guy's in the high 80s. The pitcher started out, I thought it was maybe in the 85, 86. He just seemed to lose a little velocity early by the second and third inning. I don't think he was throwing around 85. But this guy seems to be running the ball up to the plate. I don't know. Again, no gun. But 88, 89. He's really got a little pop to the glove here. And good-looking curveball that he threw. I saw him throw two in his warm-ups. So down one, in this all-important first game of the series, Starkville is seemingly not afraid to go to one of their better pitchers. I don't know what their staff is, but this guy is certainly going to be among their top pitchers, top 3 or 4 anyway. I would think he's really bringing it. And they certainly don't want the Chiefs to get any further ahead, as we've played 3 complete, and the visitors are leading 6-5. So Cooper Pratt digs in. Porter Skelton delivers. Swing and a miss. Took a little bit off there. Looked like he warmed up in the high 80s and threw that one about 84. Coop's in the hole 0-1. Good curveball upstairs, and Coop's quickly down 0-2. Ball inside. Starkville fans wanted that to be called a strike, but it was inside. So Coop digs back in, puts his toes on the line, crowds the plate, gets ready to receive the 1-2 pitch here from Skelton. Off speed inside and low. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Overthrew that fastball. Bounced it up there. So Coop's got a full count now. Hard ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Ball low, Cooper draws a walk.
Coming to the plate, number 24, Keandre Fields.
Now Keandre comes to the plate after a good at bat by Cooper. Cut down 0-2 early in the count and was able to draw a walk. Here's Keandre. Ball gets by the catcher. Coop didn't see it at first, but then he saw it. He's able to get down there quickly. Third baseman is not playing in at all. The 2-0 count. I wouldn't be surprised to see Keandre square here. Oh. And he takes ball 3. Pitch catches inside corner. And here's Skelton's 3-1 delivery to Keandre with Cooper on second. Inside, ball 4. So with no outs, we've got something working here, 2 on. Melton comes to the plate. Melton's hit the ball good, hard twice tonight. Nothing to show for it.
Now bat number 8, Ethan Melton.
Excellent opportunity with 2 on, no outs here to manufacture a run. Third baseman's looking for a bunt. I think Melton's got it on his mind here too. Lay something down, get these runners around. Here's the pitch. He does square. Oh, he bunts it in the air, but not hard enough for the third baseman to get it. Just for a minute, I thought the third baseman would be able to dive and get that. In fact, if he would have left his feet and dove, he may have caught that ball. But he kept coming at it and ended up playing it on a hop. So the last thing you want to do is to bunt that ball in the air. Mac runs back through the signs again. We'll see if Ethan's going to try to lay it down again. Down 0-1 here in the count. Here's the pitch. Not bunting. Ball's outside, so the count moves to 1-1 now. Third baseman crashed. So he thought there might be a bunt play still on. Here's the 1-1 from down low. Melton's working him. Working the pitcher here, 2-1. He backs out and gets the signs. 2-1 pitch here. See if Mac's got something working here. And the pitch. Ball driven down the third base line. Fair. It painted the line. Went right over the bag. It's going to score 1. Keandre's going to have to hold up at third. But Cooper was able to easily score. And Melton absolutely scorched that ball down the left field line. Went all the way to the fence. He got himself a stand-up double. Besides scoring the run and moving the runner. So the bunt didn't work out. Melton said, well, that's no problem. Here, take this. I'll just hit a double. And here comes Drew Prosek. A lot of opportunity here for the hard swinging lefty. He swings and misses at the first one. So Ethan's at second. Keandre's at third. No outs. Chiefs already leading 2. Really looking for some damage here. Drew hits the ball hard to the left side, fouls off, out of play. He was eyeing that left field corner, I think. And he's in the hole 0-2. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Just outside. Drew took it for a ball. Down low, and the count's even 2-2 now. Drew's got a hitter's count. I don't see any action in the Volunteer bullpen at this point. 2-2 pitch for Drew. Outside, and the count's 3-2. Jackson Jenkins waiting on deck. He's doubled and walked in this game and has scored twice. He's waiting for his turn now. Drew hits it to the right side of the infield, does his job. He's out at first base, but Keandre scores, puts his team up another run, and moves another runner to scoring position at third base. Can easily score on another ground ball. So good job from Prosek there.
Now batting number 23.
Sacrifice, RBI. And that's the first out of the top of the fourth, and that brings Jenkins to the plate with the runner at third and one out. Skelton starts him off with a good curve ball. 0-1, and he hits him. So the Chiefs have first and third with one out now. And that'll bring Will McClure to the plate.
Will McClure.
Will flied out to right in the first inning, or the second inning. And then he was in the third, was one of the two runs that the Chiefs were able to push across when he walked, and then was able to get around and score on Coley's double. So first and third here with one out. Chiefs up 3, 8-5 in the fourth. Looking for more. McClure waves his stick, and he swings at the first pitch, gets it over the third baseman's head, and the third baseman dropped the ball, but was able to pick it up and fire to second real quick, and that forced Jenkins. Jackson couldn't run with the pitch. He thought the ball might have been a fly out to the third baseman. It should have been caught. Really, it was kind of a hard play, but he was back there in plenty of time. But he dropped the ball, and when he dropped it, Jackson had to run then, but he was so far from second that it was an easy force out. But McClure ends up at first on the fielder's choice. And that brings Cole Prosek to the plate. So 2 outs here. Ethan at third. Will McClure being run for, I guess, at first base. I didn't see who came in to run for him. Cole Prosek at the plate with 2 outs. Chiefs scored, went in order in the first, but have scored 4 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and are looking to add more here in the fourth. Cole Prosek taking a 1-0 pitch, outside 2-0. The red-hot Ethan Coley waiting on deck if Prosek can extend the inning. And here's the 2-0. Up high, the ball gets away from the catcher, but Melton did not think he could make it. The ball bounced again to the right side of the infield toward the home dugout, and the catcher had to sprint maybe, 30 feet to get to the ball. Melton could have slid in, but there again he had no way of knowing the ball wouldn't come directly off and back to the catcher. And by the time he saw that it was away, he was no way to make it. Ball 4 to Cole, and the bases are loaded for Ethan Coley.
Now batting number 2, Ethan Coley.
Ethan singled in the first and scored, and then doubled in the second, driving in Jenkins and McClure. Gave the Chiefs their first lead at 6-5, and now in the fourth, that was in the third, and now in the fourth, we've added 2 more, and Ethan's back up again, this time with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Swing and a base hit on the left side of the infield, past the shortstop. Melton scores from third. McClure was held up, or whoever's running for McClure, I couldn't see. Might be Jackson Price. Let's see. But anyway, he was held up. The ball was hit so sharply that the left fielder was able to field it and get it in quickly. No chance to get the second run across, especially with 2 outs. You didn't want to take that chance. And so Prosek's, Coley's at first, Prosek's at second, and we have the runner at third. And Larson Ingram up to bat with the bases loaded. Swing and a little dribbler towards second. Second baseman better hurry, and he does. Makes the play. And for the 4th time tonight, the Volunteers are able to keep Ingram, the leadoff hitter, off base. But it hadn't slowed the team down. We've got a 9-5 lead. Everybody else has stepped up. And where Larson is usually on base every time, here's a guy that hadn't got on base tonight. But the team is up. And that's what good teams do. Larson collects his hat and his glove from JG. JG pitched in the junior high game. He brings his gear out to Larson. Larson takes his place at third base. And we'll get ready for the home half of the 4th inning here with the Magnolia High School Chiefs leading 9-5.
Leading off the inning for the ball, shortstop number 20, Harris McReynolds.
So leadoff hitter McReynolds steps up, and on the first pitch hits it sharply to first base. Drew Prosek makes a good play, going to his right, backhanding the ball, and Doty did a good job covering
Now
first.
batting second baseman number 10, Randall Futrell.
We record the first out. Randall Futrell, the second baseman, quickly in the hole here, 0-2. Caleb's working quickly. Retired the first man on the first pitch. And now he's got 2 strikes on this man. Popped up out of play. Pitches. Here's the 1-2. Another foul ball. Caleb working quickly, staying ahead here. Chiefs gave up 4 runs in the first. 1 in the second. Caleb put a goose egg up in the third. And he's looking to do the same here. Good pitch there with 2 strikes. Thought it caught the inside corner. Some of the Chiefs fans did too. but the umpire said it was a ball and then another ball, so it's 3-2 now. 69 pitches Caleb has, so his pitch count is still relatively good, especially for the fourth inning, and 1 out if he can get this guy here. Another foul ball. This ball hit hard down the left field, or over the left field dugout, or left field side over the third base dugout. Futrell popped up to the shortstop in the first. Hit a home run in the second. He hits a little spinner here. Caleb pounces off the mound, fields his position, makes an easy toss to Drew. And with just 71 or 72 pitches made, Caleb Doty has recorded 2 outs in the fourth inning.
Aiden also Brooks.
So that'll bring Aiden Alson Brooks. He also hit a home run in the first inning, Futrell hit his in the second. He hits it hard, gets a lot of lumber on it. But it's where Ethan Melton plays, and he was able to run it down and make the catch before it hit the wall. And just for the second time, or really no, the only time tonight, Caleb Doty was able to retire the Volunteers in order, 1, 2, 3. Only allowed 4 men in the third, and then 3 there, so he's getting stronger as he goes. Chiefs leading 9-5. Ready to start the 5th inning here with Cooper Pratt leading off. Keandre Fields on deck. Ethan Melton waiting in the hole. Porter Skelton still on the mound for the Volunteers.
Leading off the inning for the Chiefs, number 9, Cooper Pratt.
Chiefs have touched him up for 3 so far. And here's Cooper to lead off the 5th. Skelton winds and fires. Curveball stays upstairs. Coop takes for 1. Ball 1. Ball 2, fastball away. Cooper's up 2-0. Cooper had a good pitch to hit there, and he let it get too deep on him, fouled it off to the right side. I saw him kind of grin when he stepped out. He knows he should have hit that out. So here's the 2-1 pitch from Skelton. Curveball away and down. Runs the count to 3-1. Chiefs trying to get their leadoff man on again. Strike 2 down the middle. way. Coop.
Now batting number 24, Keandre Fields.
Cooper jogs down to first base with a leadoff walk. Keandre Fields takes a long look down the third base line, gets a sign from Coach Mack, and he digs into the box. Keandre hits it hard, right at the right fielder. He had him played just perfectly in right center.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Ethan Melton.
And Keandre really got a barrel on it. Right at the fielder. And this will bring in Ethan Melton for his 4th at bat tonight. There goes Coop, and he's safe. Still second base. So with 1 out, Chiefs have a man in scoring position. Melton grounded out in the 1st and the 2nd, but reached and scored in the 4th in that big inning. Curveball's good. Got a 1-1 count. Off speed, stayed in. Two-one count for Melton here. 1 man on, 1 out. Here in the top of the 5th. Stayed inside. 3-1 count now. Chiefs leading 9-5, looking to put in to add more. This very important first game of the district series. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Just outside.
Coming to the plate, number 6, Drew Prosick.
Ethan draws a walk, so we've got runners at first and second. Cooper's at second. He walked and stole the base. Now Melton has walked, and that brings Prosick, Drew, to the plate for his 4th at bat. He singled in the 1st, flied out and grounded out in the 2nd and 3rd. Lifts this ball high to left field. The left fielder gives chase. He circles under it and makes the catch. For the 2nd out of the inning. I think Coach Mack was happy with that pitch selection. Swinging to the first pitch a little bit away, but Drew thought he had something he could drive, and he's a team leader, and he's proven over and again that he's a good hitter. Just wasn't able to get that ball down. So up steps Jackson Jenkins. Well, he's had a good night tonight. He's doubled, walked, was hit by a pitch. I think he was hit by a pitch twice, maybe. He's scored twice, driven in a couple of runs. Now he waits with an 0-1 count. Umpire calls it on the inside corner, and so 0-2. So Jenkins is in the hole, 0-2 with 2 outs. What started off promising with 2 men on and 1 out is now 2 men are still at first and second and 2 outs. Let's see if Jenkins can send the inning further on. He bounces the ball to the second baseman. Makes an easy play, the toss to first to record the third out. And for the first time since the first inning, the Chiefs were unable to score. They put a goose egg on the board. But it was the big innings in between, the 4 in the second, the 2 in the third, and the 3 there in the fourth. Even though they're bookend in the first and the fifth by zeros, those numbers in the middle have added up enough to give the Chiefs a 9-5 lead. As we wait for the Volunteers here in the middle of the fifth, we wait for the Volunteers to come to bat and see if Caleb Doty can continue to pitch a gem like he's done, keep these guys at bay, get us this first win of this very important series.
Leading off the inning for the Vols, designated hitter number 5, Colby Allen.
All righty, back here in the bottom of the fifth. Leading off for the Volunteers in their half of the inning, the designated hitter, Colby Allen. Doty has delivered him one ball. Now he delivers him another. Falls behind 2-0. Allen singled in the first and scored. Was hit by a pitch in the second and was left on base. And here he's lifted a foul ball toward the dugout, and Larson Ingram unable to come up with it. It was between, it really wasn't that far off of the line. I thought it was closer to the dugout. The ball was hit a mile high. Larson got turned around and was unable to gather it. So here's the 2-1, called strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Ball hit hard to center field, but 2 steps from Ethan Melton.
Now batting center fielder
He
number
was able to
16,
gather it in.
Cooper Mcneil.
That brings Cooper Mcneil to the plate with 1 out here in the fifth. We've kept him off base for the most part. Ground ball to Drew. Pitches over to Doty. He's at covering first base, fielding his position good, covering the first base, and was able to record the out.
Now batting third baseman number 7, Evan Sierri.
Brings Sierri to the plate. This has got to make the coaching staff thrilled. This 5th inning, just 4 or 5 pitches. And Caleb already has 2 outs. And starts this hitter off with a strike. He's just getting stronger as he goes. working quickly. 0-1 pitch. Oh, he hits him in the butt. Sierra jogs down to first. Caleb shakes his hand shakes his head. Shucks. I didn't mean to do that.
Now batting left
Caleb only faced in the third 4 hitters,
McReynolds.
and then only 3, the minimum, in the 4th, and was well on his way to retiring in order this inning. Got the first 2 outs, and then he hit Sierra, but no damage is done. And Will McReynolds steps to the plate. Takes a called first strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1. Lifted to the left side of the outfield. Coley is unable to make a play on it. Almost the same kind of play that Larson missed on his foul ball. That ball landed in the field of play, just inside the line, but it was kind of hit the same way. Real tall ball. And Larson got turned around on his and dropped the ball, and then now Coley does the same thing there. He made it to the ball, but he just kind of turned around a little, and it dropped. And the batter was able actually to get to second base on it because it was hit so high. And the runner was on first. Sierra's now on third, but there's still 2 outs. Now the bases are loaded very quickly. My goodness, that went downhill quick. Got a hit by the batter was hit by the pitch. So Mac's going to go out and call timeout and go out and talk to Caleb, settle him down a little.
Courtesy runner at
Yeah, 2 quick outs. And now he's these 3 batters have gotten on base really with nothing being hit hard. And I see as Mac went out, he turned around to the dugout and yelled for Cole. I don't know if he told Cole Prosek to go get loose or come in the game. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's talking. Yeah, he's just talking to Caleb. He told Cole Prosek to go get loose. So he's headed down to get loose. And the inning started so promisingly for Caleb. He had 2 outs with just 3 or 4 pitches, and then suddenly couple little drop balls and one hit by a batter or hit batter, and the next thing you know, we've got the bases loaded here. And that brings up number 13, the number 9 hitter, Drew Williams. He only batted once so far. He batted in the 3rd, flied out to the shortstop, or hit a line drive to the shortstop, I remember now. We would certainly like to retire this hitter or get an out here and keep that leadoff hitter on deck. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high to center field. Melton drifts over, makes the catch right at the wall. And that's 3 outs. And Caleb Doty has done a tremendous job. So here we are, leading off in the top of the 6th. Will be, let's see who's up for us. McClure, I think. Will McClure is up. Be followed by Cole Prosek and Ethan Coley. So the Chiefs are up 9-5 here in the 6th. Magnolia has scored 4 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, none in the 5th, but here we are hitting in the 6th. And Caleb Doty started off a little shaky. The Volunteers got 4 runs in the 1st and another one in the 2nd, but since then he's been lights out. Let a runner or 2 here on base, and they've got a couple of walks, a couple of hit batters, a couple of hits that have fallen, but he has not allowed a run. And so for the last 3 innings, all goose eggs up on the board. 4 from the 1st and 1 in the 2nd, but all goose eggs. And so the Chiefs are leading 9-5. And we start the 6th inning. Here's McClure. Takes the ball out for ball 1. Will flied out to right in the 1st. Walked and scored in the 3rd. And reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. We have listeners listening all over. I saw on the computer, I'm getting text. I just got a text. Darce and Billy Patton down at Enid Shores outside of Batesville are watching and listening. I've talked to Kip Lucius a couple of times tonight. He's enjoying the game. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. Ball low, and again the Chiefs have the leadoff runner on first base. Very important to start the inning good is getting that leadoff runner on.
Courtesy runner coming to first, number 11.
So McClure is going to jog back to the line, to the dugout, get ready to catch the bottom half of the inning. Skelton delivers the first pitch high. Good lead by Jackson Price over at first. Cole Prosek looking to do some damage here. Cole squares. Oh, he pops it up on the bunt. Foul ball on a bunt attempt brings a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cole squares, gets a bunt down the first baseline, but it's going to go foul. Prosek, a very good bunter. And just missed a sacrifice, maybe a hit with that ball. It just spun out of the playing field down the first base line. Cole in the hole, 1-2. Looking to make contact here. Move that runner around. Oh, he turns on it, yanks it down the first base line, foul. Chiefs working with a 9-5 lead here. These district contests, never too much is never enough, right? We need more hits, more runs. Ball out, evens the count 2-2. Cole, the only 8th grader on the team that starts. Going to have a long, remarkable career, we think, here for the Chiefs. Here's a 2-2 to him. He swings and lifts it to center field. Deep, but not deep enough to get over the fielder's head. And they record the hit, or record the out.
Number 2, Ethan Coley.
With a F8 to the center fielder, and that brings up Ethan Coley, who's been on base every time tonight and scored once. 1 out, 1 on, and Ethan Coley digs in from the left side of the plate. Larson Ingram has worn the collar so far tonight, 0 for 4. And he's anxious to get in the box one more time. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Just gets by the catcher. The runner will get to second. Now Ethan's got a hitter's count to work with, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Strike right down the middle. He just was a little too anxious. Got out in front of it and bounced it by the first baseman, foul. Here's the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. I can't see the number of the young man warming up for the Volunteers. I can just tell you he's a lefty. 3-1 pitch, 1 man on, 1 man out. Ball 4, missed on the outside, and Coley jogs down to first base. And up comes Larson Ingram.
Coming to plate, number 12, Larson Ingram.
I don't think we've had a game this year, or any time this year, where Larson has not got on base. He's 0 for 4 tonight. Let's see what he does here. Squares, pulls back, takes strike 1. Good curveball. He would not have been swinging at anyway from Skelton. Here's the 0-1. And he's laid down a bunt that is going to be a hit. Good job by Larson Ingram. Not only has he laid a good bunt down, but he's moved the runners and loaded the bases for Cooper Pratt.
Now batting number 9, Cooper Pratt.
It's not quite as good as the bunt he laid down in Chattanooga that rolled all the way down the baseline, stayed on the line, and hit third base. But it was a fine job by Ingram there. So Larson's at first. Ethan Coley's at second. And I think Jackson Price is running for for Will at third. Bases loaded for Cooper Pratt. 1 out. Chiefs leading 9-5, looking for more here. Ball low. Cooper digs back in. A 1-0 count. And here's the pitch from Porter Skelton. Swinging the ball, lifted to the right side, foul. They'll give chase, but they won't be able to catch it. And it'll just be a strike. Skelton comes set and delivers. Foul ball chopped toward the Chiefs dugout. Jason Jenkins springs off the bucket and makes a play. So Coop down 1-2 in the count here. He'll shorten up and try to put it in play. Lifts it to the right center gap. Right fielder comes over, makes the catch. He's going to try to throw it out at home plate. No such luck. Jackson tags and gets across. And Cooper, with his sacrifice fly to right field, has given the Chiefs a 10-5 lead. So Keandre Fields will come to the plate with 2 outs. And the man at first and third. Ethan Coley was able to move up from second to third on the ball on the Cooper's sacrifice fly to right. And they threw to the plate. Larson Ingram steals second. So second and third now for Key. The 0-1 pitch coming from Porter. Another good curve ball, strike 2. Be good with 2 here, Key. Ball up and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Good curve ball, but it stays inside, evens the count 2-2. Keandre did a good job holding off on that pitch. Two pitch gets away from the catcher. Again, it bounces too far out. Coley couldn't score. Just there's no way of knowing until the ball comes off of the bricks where it's going. Again, it came off far enough toward the first base dugout that Ethan could have scored, but he would have had to have been running when it came off. You've got to wait and see. Nevertheless, 3-2 pitch, 2 outs, second and third. Here's the pitch to Key, and it stays up, and the bases are loaded for the Chiefs.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Ethan Melton.
So Ethan Melton with the 5-run lead here will get a chance to extend the inning, but he's going to have to wait a minute because here comes the pitching coach. I believe, yes, we're going to have a pitch and change here. The lefty's already come out of the bullpen and is jogging toward the plate. I'll get you a number here shortly. Looks like this guy is number 12,
Now,
Jackson
number 12,
Redmond.
Jackson Redmond.
So the new pitcher for the Volunteers, Jackson Redmond, big left-hander. Looks like he maybe 6'1", 6'2", maybe 6'3". I don't know. Hard to tell from here, standing on the bump. Melton will dig in against him. Keandre's at first. Larson's at second. Ethan's at third. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Chiefs ahead 10-5, looking for more here in the top of the 6th. Ethan takes the first pitch, ball 1 up high. Here's Redmond. He winds and delivers. Called strike 1 fastball. Evens the count 1-1. Melton can reach. Prosek Drew's waiting on deck. Here's the 1-1. Curveball lifted foul just outside first base. Oh, they can't catch a fly ball either. It certainly must be the just the night sky and the ball moving. High fly ball, of course 2 outs, so Ingram at second was moving with the pitch or moving with the contact, and not only did Ethan come around or come to score off of third base, but Larson scored from second. Keandre moved all the way to third as they waited for the ball to fall, and it fell. And Melton is on first base. I thought the ball would surely be caught by the first baseman. It was started out foul, drifted in fair. And now Prosek lines a base hit up the middle, and he scores Keandre. So with 2 pitches, the Chiefs have added 3 runs here. And they're all over the Starkville Volunteers here tonight in Starkville, Mississippi. So Ethan Melton at second base. Drew Prosek at first. Jackson Jenkins at the plate. All of this with 2 outs. He lines the ball up the middle. It'll be an easy catch for the second baseman that'll step on third. He'll force Prosek, and the Volunteers are out of the inning, but not before the Chiefs are able to
As the temperatures continue to drop,
add
so
4 more.
The price of the jambalaya down in the concession stand. Now you can get a bowl of jambalaya for $5.
I hear the PA announcer says that
actual Cajuns.
jambalaya is now being sold for $5. They've cut the price here late in the game, and he said that as the temperatures falls, the price is falling, and jambalaya is now $5 a bowl. He said it's made by true Cajuns. I don't know if I didn't see anybody jump up and run to the concession stand. I don't know if they believed him or not.
You got 13?
Yep.
Leading off the inning for the Vols, shortstop number 20, Harris McNeil.
13. Scoreboard had 12, and I called the score out as 12-5, but I went back and looked at my book, and we do have 13. So Caleb Doty has come back out for the bottom of the 6th inning. The leadoff hitter, number 20, Harris McReynolds, is leading off in this inning for the Volunteers. He's quickly in a hole 0-2. Caleb started fast last inning. He's done the same thing here, and he's struck out the first batter on 3 pitches. Doty continues to get stronger as he goes.
Now batting number 10, Randall Futrell.
That'll bring Futrell to the plate. Flied out to the shortstop, hit a home run in the 2nd. And then we retired him on a ball hit back to the pitcher in the 4th. Futrell's the second baseman. He's not a big guy, but he drove a line drive in the 1st inning, and he's driven one to the wall here. But it's an out because Ethan Melton is playing out there.
Now batting number 3.
He made the catch. So again, in this inning, 2 quick outs by Doty. Let's see if he can get this 3rd guy. Here's Aiden, also Brooks. Aiden also hit a home run in the 1st. A little bit of pop in his bat. Doty's kept him off base since then. Ball a little away. 2-0 here. And with 2 outs, we've put the 3rd batter on. Caleb has hit another batter. Shakes his head a little bit. He certainly didn't mean to do that. Pitched him just a little too much inside. But 2 out, 1 on. Now to bring Colby Allen, the DH, to the plate. Singled in the 1st, and then we got him in the 3rd and the 4th. Rather the 3rd and the 5th. – 1-0 pitch. And he's hit another batter, and here comes Mack. I think Cole Prosek's going to come in and pitch. We'll see. I heard Mac ask Cole, was he ready before he came out.
Good job, Caleb.
And indeed, Doty is coming out after pitching 5 2/3 innings. Excellent job for the Chiefs tonight, and his teammates meet him out in front of the dugout, and everybody shakes him, shakes his hand, gives him a pat on the back, tells him good job, and indeed it was. Very good Starkville Academy team here, and Caleb was able to hold them to 5 runs through these 6 innings, or most of 6 innings. Had to deal with a couple of line drives that would have been outs at our place, or maybe a single or a double at the best. And both of them went over the fence. And he had to deal with a couple of errors on high pop-ups. His team uncharacteristically were unable to corral. But he fought through, had a good job. He started out, like we said earlier, in the first and second innings, they touched him up. 4 runs, and then touched him, hit him again in the second for another run. But since then, in the third, fourth, and fifth, and then here in the sixth with 2 outs, no runs. He's been able to hold them all of this way. And meanwhile, the Chiefs have added runs almost every inning and lead this ball game by a score of 13-5. So Cole Prosek is in now to hopefully get these last 4 outs. The 3rd out in the 6th, and then come out in the 7th, hopefully, and shut these guys down. We need to get back to, get home, back to Senatobia, get ready to play these guys Saturday on the hill. If we can keep this score where it's at, be a very good first game of the series win for the Chiefs. Take a lot of pressure off of the coaching staff. A lot of pressure off of the kids that can play looser,
Now batting,
having
16,
secured that first win.
Mcneil.
Of course, the goal is to win 2 out of 3. Well, to win all 3, but you really want to win 2 out of 3. You want to lead your district, lead your division, and all of it culminating in seeding at the end of the year for the tournament, postseason play. The Chiefs want to stay in best position possible there. Here's the first pitch to Cooper Mcneil. Fly ball to right field. Keandre will glove it, secure it, pitch it back into the infield, and here come the Chiefs jogging off the field with the 3rd out recorded. Cole Prosek comes in, throws 1 pitch, gets the Chiefs out of the inning, and now we head to the 7th inning with your Magnolia Heights Chiefs leading 13-5. 1 more at bat for us, 1 more at bat for the Volunteers, and we're hoping that we're going to ride home with a W under the belt tonight. Big lefty Jackson Redmond stays on the mound for the Volunteers. And due up for the Chiefs in our half of the top half of the 7th is going to be Will McClure, Cole Prosek, and Ethan Coley.
Leading off the inning for Magnolia Heights, number 5, Will McClure.
We get ready to get the 7th inning underway. Redmond's on the rubber. McClure steps in, and it's lefty versus lefty. Here's the pitch. On the corner, strike one, Mr. Umpire says. Curveball stays up high. Here's the 1-1. Again on the corner, strike two. Wheel backs out, makes an adjustment, and he's back in the box. Foul ball swinging 1-2. The count will remain. Really good outside curveball.
Now batting.
Will could not
Coley.
hold up. He swung and missed, and the first out's been recorded. Here's Cole Prosek. Another lefty on lefty. And another lefty on deck. Redmond bounces the first pitch in there, 1-0. Bounces the second pitch, 2-0.
Loved watching Maggie play. So fun.
Here's the 2-0. On the corner, strike one, he says. Down low, 3-1.
This will be their first year.
And it's outside, and Cole draws a leadoff or a walk with one out to get the Chiefs on base. Maybe a little action here.
Courtesy runner coming in first.
He's coming out
Number 22.
since he's pitching, and Will Howell will come in to run.
Now batting number 2, Ethan Coley.
And Coley comes to the plate.
I'm not kidding. I love you. You're unathletic. That's hot. So what's up? And everybody can have my athleticism.
Coley's got a couple of RBIs, a couple of runs scored himself tonight. He's got a really good offensive game going. Ball outside, 1-0 to start with. Start the count. Ball high, 2-0. Ball in the outside corner, called strike. So a 2-1 count here from Redmond. Cole Prosek, real high, will leading off first. Ball outside, 2-2. Oh, the ball was high and looked away also. I thought it was ball 4, and the umpire called it a strike. So we have a 2-2 count. There's ball 4. So Will Howell running for Prosek is at second.
Number 12, Larson
Ethan Coley at second or first. And here comes the top of the lineup, Harson Ingram. Cooper Pratt on deck. 8-run lead. Let's see if we can add to it. Ball up, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Larson takes it for a called strike. Up high, 2. No. Two, 1. Two now. Larson fouls the ball off the right side. Out of play. Pitch up high. 3-2 now. So here's the payoff pitch to Larson with 2 on and 1 out. A little excuse me check swing. Pops up to the first baseman. They called a infield fly rule, which was the right call. Larson continues to struggle tonight. He's recorded an RBI and scored 1 run, but
now batting number 9, Cooper.
He's only been on base 1 time out of 6 at bats, which is uncharacteristic for him. So with 2 out and 2 on, here comes Cooper Pratt. Ball up for 1. Catcher throws a snap throw down to second. Will Howell in there easily. So here's the 1-0 pitch from Redmond. Up high, ball 2. Oh, Cooper hits a rip in the left field gap, up against the left field fence. It's going to score 1. Umpire called Cooper out at second, trying to stretch a single into a double. He was clearly there, but the throw was very good. And even though he beat him a step, the umpire called him out. Cooper jumped up as if to protest a little bit, and I think he looked at the scoreboard and said, well, heck, it's 14-5. We need 3 outs. Let's send Cole Prosek back to the mound. Somebody go crank the bus. Let's get this win and get out of here. I'll argue about a call later. He absolutely tore the cover off the ball to the left center gap, though. And he was able to score Cole Prosek. or Will Howell, who was running for him. So we have a 14-5 score going into the last half. The Volunteers are down to their last 3 outs here on their home field in the first game of this very important district series.
Leading off the inning for the Vols, number 7, Evan Sierra.
So the Volunteers are down to their last 3 outs. They're going to send the 6, 7, and 8 hitters to the plate. Cole Prosek working for the Chiefs. Looks in, gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Fastball up. Batter swung. Cole gets an early strike on him. Here's the 0-1. A little low, 1-1. Right down the middle of the plate for strike 2. Good fastball from Prosek. He's got Siri in the hole, 1 and 2. Overthrows a little bit, tried to put it on the outside corner, didn't want to make too good of a pitch, and just overthrew the ball. Threw it right past his catcher. And counts even at 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Good curveball. He got him on a strike 3 looking.
Now batting number 15.
Now here comes number 15, Will McReynolds. He's been on base all 3 times. I think 2 singles and a walk. See what we can do with him here. First pitch, high, ball 1. Prosek pitching with a 9-run lead. Fastball. Hit right at Jackson Jenkins. He makes the scoop. Makes the short toss to Drew Prosek.
Number 2, Hayes.
And with a 4-3 recorded out, the second out of the inning. The Volunteers are down to their last out, and they have sent number 2, Hayes Davis, to the plate. And the number 8 hitter. Here's the first pitch. He squares, misses the ball for strike 1. Ingram was crashing from third. Here's the 0-1. Really good pitch, but the umpire calls it outside, so it's 1-1. Good curveball across the plate right in front of the, and caught the right corner, I thought. Fastball squirts away from McClure. Runs the count to 2-1. A little excuse me swing. Cole pounces off the mound, makes a good play, throws to his brother Drew Prosek at first base to record the out, and that's your ball game, folks. Really good play. Way to field your position, Cole. And so what all the Chiefs fans thought would be a tough game, a close game probably, a scrappy game to start the series, turned out to be a 14-5 win for the Chiefs. We just hit the baseball from the second inning on. Recorded 4 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 4 more in the sixth, and another run in the seventh. And the home Starkville Academy Volunteers scored 4 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, and then all goose eggs from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th innings. Tremendous pitching performance by Caleb Doty. He almost was able to get a complete game. Cole Prosek came in and finished up for him. And so the players are shaking hands in the middle of the field and getting ready to the volunteers are getting ready to pack the field up and do whatever they have to do here. And the Chiefs are getting ready to load a bus up and get our gear, head back to Senatobia, have a day of rest and practice, maybe some light BP tomorrow, and be ready for Saturday's doubleheader that's going to start at 1 o'clock there at Mcneil Heights. It's going to be a big day. Two baseball games, 2 varsity games. The weather is supposed to be very nice. Kip Lucius and a few others have organized a crawfish broil. If you want to get in on that, if you're a part of the baseball family, or if you're not and you want to be part, come make a donation. I think Kip says if every family will pitch in $20, it'll easily cover all the cost of the crawfish. And we'll eat all the crawfish we can eat and feed the boys, have a good time, and hopefully pick us up a doubleheader win and sweep this series. But if nothing else, the Chiefs have given themselves an excellent opportunity to win the series, taking the first game here by a 9-run lead, 14-5, stunning the homestanding Starkville Academy Volunteers. Both teams are gathered talking to their coaches. The third base or the first base side is around the first base bag is the Starkville kids have gathered around their coach, and out around second base they've gathered around Coach Mack. And we are very shortly here about to end the broadcast, pack everything up, and head back to Tate County and get ready for the Saturday game. So we appreciate all the text that we received this afternoon. Man, looking forward to being back at home, but also looking forward to having our main man, Mark Howell, back in the broadcast booth Saturday. We sure missed him out here tonight. He would have enjoyed this game. And, of course, we had a great JV game to start with, too. The Chiefs got down and stayed down the whole game and then came back in the 5th and 6th and won the ball game just on some timely hitting and some good defense. So we had a good trip here today to Starkville. Win for the JV guys, and then a real big win for the varsity guys. So we're about to sign off. Thank you all for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Go Chiefs. If you can at all possible, make it out and visit with us on the hill Saturday.